The difference appreciates yours.
Let's see if we actually want to go this time. Troyjannn with a big jump. And gonna get pushed out though. Dylan's gonna get the whole shot.
Troyjannn will still stay on the bike though and be able to get around, and now he's in second place. It's a really good jump off the rip.
You know, it's a nice cushion right off the rip. But here comes Troyjannn. Lots of people casing that triple, some smart doubling, singling out.
A lot of people are rolling the lip of the triple and doubling. And doubling out, that seems to be what's being a faster line. Jack did crash on the finish line. He had to circle all the way back to hit it again. Oliver and Boyd. Boyd recently has a PCMX Amateur Championship in motocross. And now he is out here, I believe for this first time, racing aerial 85s.
Got Troyjannn that's getting sneak peeks of Dylan up there in the first place. He's slowly catching up.
Jack's even have blown berm over here after going across the start straight section. Dylan from Kaizen XBBR is in the lead right now, holding it by 3 seconds, but he made a nice mistake. Troyjann's going to right next to him. They almost both go down, but Dylan crashes. Troyjannn stays up. He's going to get the lead away from Dylan.
Tell you what though, 1 and 2 seem to check out. Braden down.
16 seconds and back from first. Braden is. He was in third place, is 16 seconds back off of first and second. First and second's got a fairly early lead. I think first and second are pretty much going to stay in these two positions the entire rest of the race. I think it's just going to be them battling with each other for the rest of the time. Seems like two people, never mind, the two people who did not start is me and iLive. Or streamers. Doesn't matter.
Ooh, mistake by Jamie. Braden goes to get around, but they collide.
Going through the hit jump down the start straight. Joe Dirt makes a little bit of stink. Onk is going to get by him. Joe Dirt is going to continue to not really flow through that section very well. And Onk is going to start gaining a nice lead on him. Joe Dirt does make a little case. That is going to slow him down by a very tiny bit, but that tiny bit does matter. But Joe Dirt seems to have better flow through these sections. He almost went for a bigger line, but did end up casing. So it did not work out for him in the end. He's going to decide to double and single. While he does a backflip and crashes. Joe Dirt goes down and loses 2 positions off of that.
You got a battle for third. Braden goes around Snook takes over his position. Braden goes down. He collides with the lapper over the triple.
Look, Eagers and Braden are both battling, trying to get into a top 5 position, with Moyd not very far behind in Austin. But Austin, I do believe to be a lapper. Yes, he is. He does go down Keith. Shit. Poor Austin. Snooks and Braden both go down. Moyd's going to get crash into Snooks, but Braden's going to just keep getting the Barbosa flip. So Oliver's actually going to collide with Braden. Austin's going to go down again. Now Braden's going to fall back a lot of positions. Snooks crashes. Moyd is going to get into the lead after all that. With Braden, Snooks, and Oliver almost all very side by side. Braden takes it very tight, rolls it, goes single, double, double, goes for the full triple, actually almost gets it. That is going to gain him position right in front of Oliver.
So I just took a peek back and I found Troyjannn here. I mean, that big pack of riders, he's caught up to him.
Troyjannn has actually got in the lead. He is 15 seconds in the lead right now.
Troyjannn has a chance.
Raider does go down.
Jamie hits Troyjannn.
Bikes. Snooks is going to get by him. Now Snook, Oliver, and Braden who are Nita fighting it out for that 5th place spot. I believe it's 5th or 6th. Snooks goes down again. Braden's going to get by him. Oliver's going to crash. Oh, he's not going to crash. He's actually going to save it.
Troyjannn with a little bit of payback there. Jamie not really paid attention to that blue flag. Yes, Skip Mark, this is the real Troyjannn. Usually we got other big dogs in here like Froxy and Reaper Doc, but don't know where they are at today.
Lens, Cam.
The Cam, Lens.
Right now, it's really not a stack. The field is, everybody made it to main, so the field isn't stacked really at all. You have Troyjannn, who's a pro, who got in and just is leading the race by 14 seconds phenomenally. You have Moyd, who recently won an AMS chip, who's in 5th place, but Troyjannn is now lapped up to 5th place.
Yeah.
So Troyjann's just rolling through everyone. You have a lot of guys in a lot of different classes here, and it is very clear the skill gap difference that everybody has.
Yeah, I got a feeling that she's going to get all the way up to 3rd.
Yeah, he's probably gonna lap all the way up to 3rd. I don't think he could lap up to 2nd if he's like really, really close. Because if Dylan doesn't take it this time, he's good. He's gonna get him, and if he laps the entire field,
That's just unfair.
oh, like, just yeah, everybody just needs to retire at that point.
Yep. Tell you what, though, probably watch out for a YouTube video from Troyjannn about this race. He is riding really good.
I already know the title's gonna be. I'm gonna get a ping like tomorrow or some shit. Being like,
Yep, there you go.
how I almost lapped the entire field on an 85.
There you go.
No, he destroyed it. But that's probably gonna be his bot.
Oh, mistake by
because
Troyjannn.
he has already lapped up a third, and he is not far behind Dylan.
Yeah.
Dylan's moving fast, but I don't think Dylan's fast enough.
Well, if you watch, I don't know if you're watching Troyjannn here, but the beginning of this next section, he goes real wide and he hits a triple, doubles, and that lets him hit the big triple. And I believe that's where he's making up a lot of his time.
Even with that little case, though, it still handles surprisingly well. Gordon's staying very consistent. That's going to give him just a whole lot of time and gapping to be able to hopefully catch up to Dylan and be able to officially have lapped the entire field. Dylan is a good bit ahead, though, section-wise, and we do not have that much time left. Dylan will have to make a lot of mistakes, and Troyjann's going to have to really push if he really wants to catch Dylan and officially say he lapped the entire field at SWMX Aerial 85 Supercross. Seems like everybody has really spaced out now. Nobody's really battling for any positions at all. Troyjannn just caught up and he is just lapping everyone multiple times. He is yet to catch up to second place, but nobody's really fighting for any positions. Everybody's just kind of in their own spot on the track. Nothing really happening around during the race with fighting for positions. I mean, we got Braden and Snugs, but Snugs is the lapper for Braden, so I don't really think it matters.
I mean, kind of pay attention to the lap times. The last few laps, Dylan's been keeping that gap the same, so he's got the speed, just not the consistency. We got final lap. See if we can find where Troyjannn is.
See if we can find Troyjannn to see where he is in the gap on Dylan.
Troyjannn just finished.
Dylan is going across the whole shot. I do not think Troyjann's going to have the chance. Well, no, Troyjannn finished, so no. He's not going to have the chance to lap the entire field. Very close, very good race by him. He had lapped 2 people 3 times during this race. I believe this race was 10 minutes. Great race by Troyjannn. Great race by all you guys.
Lloyd with the hill clicker. All right. See what we got going on here. All right. I don't think the Elix will realize that there's two motos. Let's see what we got going on. All right. Station drop. Jamie with a good start. But Troyjann's going to bully his way up through there, and he's got the whole shot. Him and Dylan, round two. Dylan's going to try the inside. He's not going to get it. Ooh, Dylan's going to case that triple. See if Dylan can keep the pace this time with Troyjannn. Make sure he doesn't get lapped. Alright, well, we'll let them battle it out. Let's go back here and check out some actual battles. We got Eric, Snoop, Braden. Braden was a mistake. Braden can make his way up the Snook here. Rico makes a mistake. Braden gets across, but he's going to case it a little bit. So we can get the double, single. Snook's going to do a single double. Snook's still putting the pressure on Braden a little bit. He's there. Ooh, mistake by Braden. Overshot a little bit. Snook cannot take advantage of that mistake. Ooh, you got Joe Dirt and Moid. Moid's going to get around Joe Dirt. Moid's also going to get around Snook here, maybe. Can he make a stick? No. Good, Moid gets around Snook right there in that section. there's a point where everyone's kind of pretty well spread out. We got Jamie and Unk going at it. Unk cases that along with Joe Dirt. It's just going to give Jamie a lot of more room from behind. Let's watch this three-way battle. You got Jackson wheeling down the straightaway, but he can't hold it. So Unk and Joe Dirt going to get around. Both making mistakes. Oh, Unk cross jumps to the dirt. Rear tire goes to his face. They're pretty much getting all spread out now. There we go. Jamie snoops. Jamie gets that triple. Alright, we're gonna watch over Troyjannn here. He's already started lapping people. Troyjann's gonna get around Joe Dirt. Another victim. Add it to the chart. Chat, tell me if you think Troyjannn can get the whole field or not. Snooks has retired. Working on Unk, see if they're going to be friendly here or not. Troyjannn trying to work his way around. See how friendly they'll be. He gets around Unk alright. Now he's got to work on Oliver. Dylan actually gained some time through that, as the lappers were affected Troyjannn. Mistake by Troyjannn. Don't see that. I hear you, Joe Dirt. Joe Dirt has retired. I don't think Troyjann's going to get Dylan this time either. Here we go. See if Troyjannn can get Moyd. Add another victim, yes, because Moyd's going to be a nice lapper and get out of the way. Hats off to you, Moyd. Braden's going to make a mistake, and that is going to let Troyjannn around Braden. Don't know where it disappeared to. But what is this I see? Dylan has caught up a lot of time on Troyjannn. Alright. See if we're going to have a race on his hands. It's knocked it down to 6 seconds. He's about ready to have Troyjannn in his sights. He can see him at the end of the rhythm section. Would that give him enough motivation for the last minute plus 2 laps? Plus a lap. Looks like Dylan might have found something. Ooh, gonna case that triple. Looking like we're gonna have 2 laps to go. Oh, mistake. And I think with that mistake, that's going to cost them the slightest chance to catch up to Troyjannn. Troyjannn comes across the finish line. We got last lap, and he's now up 9.3 seconds. I think Dylan has backed off a little bit. He knows that mistake cost him a lot. And another mistake. across the finish line. 2 motos in a row. Almost lapped everybody. You got Troyjannn for the overall win. Going 2 for 2, you got Dylan Kaizen at BBR. And taking home 3rd place would be Moy. For a second I thought he had final lap. Jamie's going to secure a 4th. Well, that's all she wrote. And we can look at the results. Actually, let's go look at this real quick. Fastest lap. Good race, fellas. And goodbye.